Hi, I'm Gary, and today it's a sea day. We're cruising along the coast of Croatia on board Marella Explorer 2. I'll show you what my day at sea's like. Good morning, and I slept very well last night. It's a very comfortable bed, so that's a good sign. Actually, this cabin feels huge, loads of rooms, so I'm not missing not having a window. And actually, we're on a day at sea, so you can see I've got the telly on bridge cam there, so I can see where we're sailing to. It's over there in my view because you're looking in the mirror. I've had a little cup of tea this morning with my tea and coffee. Making facilities in the room, so that's my brew to keep me going. I actually spent all day eating yesterday, so I was grazing all day, so I'm a bit full at the minute, so I might skip breakfast. It's a sea day, so I'm going to go off to the solo travellers meeting a bit, and then take my camera around. I might be filming little bits on and off, but I'm also on holiday, so I'm just going to enjoy myself. So we'll see where the day goes, because I'm on holiday. Anything can happen. I'm checking out my cruise news. So this is the newspaper you get every night before you go to bed. Tells you what's coming up. So in this, you get to know where you can go for breakfast. It tells you all the restaurant times for the day, which is quite useful. Bits of announcements. It's usually things like the shops are open and what they're trying to sell you. Then there's a whole list of activities for the day. I scribbled through some of those last night to put stars next to things I thought I might be interested in. Turn it over, you've got all your evening entertainment for later on. Bar opening times are there, although you don't really struggle to find a drink. If you want to get a message put in there. And then on the back page, again, there's lots of little bits of things. So if you want to go to the shops or the spa or the casino, or I'm going to go to the Solo Travellers Coffee Morning. There's also drinks tonight, and actually we're pretty good because in the cabin I actually got a letter about this yesterday, so they're not relying on you seeing it in the cruise news. So outside the lifts they've got these little signs that show you where you are. So I'm down here on deck 8 and I'm in cabin 8023, which is an inside one, so that is down there. On the opposite side of the staircase you've got a little water fountain, so you get a little water flask in your room, push the button and this is better than drinking tap water fountain. Touch to start, tells you where everything is on the ship. You can go down to deck 5, which has got the atrium, deck 6 with the shops and the show lounge, so I'll go in there later on. Deck 7, that's another one. Oh, Squid and Anchor, one of my favourites. We'll be coming back there as well. We'll start the ship tour on deck 7. In the theatre, there was a port talk by the Destination Services team. But I was heading to the 19th hole. A golf themed bar, complete with a golf simulator. This was also the place for the Solos Coffee Morning, which was hosted by a fantastic guest experience coordinator. She really looked after the solos all week. It turned out we had a really good group of solos. There were 9 of us and I met up with them throughout the cruise. After an hour or so, I carried on exploring the ship, and where better to start than the central atrium, which extends over decks 5, 6 and 7. Broad Street shops, get your booze. Back up. I'm not really one for coffee, but an usual thing. Got the coffee pot. One of our ships, photos on these little terminals. Marella Explorer 2 have cows as their animals. A squid and anchor, which is one of my favourites, I have to say. It's obviously livelier at night, home to game shows and bingo. More shops. It's a sea day, so they're all open. Yourself some new clothes if you haven't already. Pack your suitcase enough. Mine was absolutely round, so no spare luggage allowance. See the watches there. I'll be going looking at those later. This is Flutes, which is one of the music bars. If you really want to drink, push the button for champagne. Although champagne isn't included, so you have to make sure that you get Prosecco instead. I don't really do specialty restaurants, but you're the surf and turf and the Corralato. Aperitif is the bar and a bit of a music venue. I was talking to one of the entertainers who plays here. She said this is more of a quiet venue. Corralato is this is more of an Asian fusion curry kind of place. Let's look at the menu. Curries, crispy duck and watermelon salad. Some of those sound quite nice. Oh, and you can do sushi as well. Latitudes and Vista. So Latitude's the main dining room, which is a bit of everything. And Vista's more of like an Italian style. They're both included as well. And then I haven't actually been out today. Let's see. Somewhere in the Adriatic. Croatia's islands in the distance there. Marella Explorer 2 is quite nice because it has a little promenade deck. Get out and walk on black boats over your head. Hope you never see those again. Lovely and warm. Down the staircase, there's a lovely video wall in the atrium, and you've got your guest services down the bottom. If you want to go on any tours, you've got destination services, which you can just book on these fancy machines with your cruise card. Another speciality restaurant is the Dining Club. Food and wine pairing today. Just like a little fancy restaurant somewhere. Guest services. Upstairs you've got Flutes, Broad Street shops, and then the shops carrying around to the top. ProMajor, I think, do little offers. Footprint analysis. This is the actual posh spot bit now. I've been told the gym's through here, so I'm going to have a look. This is like the hair salon, so if you want your hair cut, it's thermal suite. This is the gym. Not in, but look round. I must admit, I didn't even know there was a gym here. I've been on this ship. This is my third time. Anyway, some weights, machines, running machines, fancy bikes. I guess if you're sailing at night, those blinds might clear and get a view. So there you go. Things I do for YouTube. Found the gym. And the last time I'll see it. I remember this disco. I've been in here more than once, and hopefully going to be in more than once this week as well. This is a great lounge to come and sit and just see the views as well. And then there's a little bit of casino as well. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then you don't miss the rest of my adventures. Can get pizza in the marketplace as well at lunchtime. Your drinks, which is water, there's tea and coffee. Or you can pour your own beer or wine. Back in the buffet, I've gone to the sandwich bar. I've got smoked salmon and mustard, hatch tuna mayonnaise, and a little chicken and bacon wrap, which is very tasty already. This is meant to be creme brulee. After a busy morning exploring the ship, it was time to get a sunbed for a busy afternoon relaxing on the pool deck.
So let's get cracking with question number 1. I want that love green, right.
Dressed to impress night tonight. I'm not doing the old suit jacket, it's far too warm and I'll only stick it over a chair, so I'm not even sure if the tie's going to last. But anyway, this is my formal night-ish stuff. It's not really a formal night, but it's as best we're going to get, so I'll see what it's like for everyone else. 6 o'clock is evening drinks with the solos and indigo.
It's rhubarb cobbler with extra custard.
Had dinner on the promenade deck, and look at this, we're sailing past little islands in Croatia. Look at that beautiful sky. I use the word beautiful too much, but it is. Just on the left, on the way up to deck 12, I'm going to go to Indigo. Oh, here I am. Oh, I'm up here. Come on the wrong bit. Play table tennis if you want, you know, learning something new. I'll tell you one thing about this ship. Every single crew member that you meet along the way says hello to you. I've never known anything like it. They are such friendliest people, and it's only day 1. But anyway, I'm having a really good time. I'm going to the nightclub, not because it's a nightclub time, but because there's a guitarist on and I'm in the wrong place. So, but it's alright, because if you're in the wrong place, I'm going to twiddle this around a little bit so you can see. There are maps of the ship. Notice the blue, red and green, so you know where you are. Matches the carpets. So I'm in this little dot. I'm going all the way up there. So that's an excuse to go outside, isn't it? Up on the pool deck, that's the stage where the band were this afternoon. And big party lights, that beautiful sky. Islands of Croatia up there in the distance. Croatia's coastline, just wonderful. Look at this. People ask me why I like cruising. It's because of this. Because you can get out on top deck. We're actually still in the sea. I mean, touch wood. I haven't spoiled it, but look at that sea. Flat as pancake. Actually, while I can film it without hundreds of people, this is the snack shack. So you've got a snack shack there in the corner. That's for your daytime fish and chips and burgers and stuff like that. There's a little fancy, they do puddings and stuff. And then this one down here is one of the specialities. So during the day it's a something and nothing restaurant, but no, that's the Beach Cove, I think it's called. So you pay for that. You don't pay for the snack shack, but you get these lovely little beach huts for sitting over the pool while it's nice and sunny. Yeah, absolutely love this ship, I tell you. I've been on it 3 times now. This is my 3rd time, and I am enjoying it every little bit as much as I have done the last 2 times. So it's actually quite late at night, but I'm at Destination Services. Tomorrow in Zadar we can actually get bus tickets. So it says book here. Oh, shore excursions. I want to do that. What can we do? So where are we? Tomorrow we're in Zadar. So we'll do that. And this is what I want. There's a Zadar town transfer. So I'm just going to catch the bus into town. So that costs £6. Log in to book. I don't have to do that. What's it says? 20 minutes into town. I'm going to have to take a photo of this in a minute. So log in to book. Ooh, get my card out. So I'm assuming this is all quite straightforward. So I've got my cruise card. I'm going to stick that in. Presuming there's a slot here somewhere to stick this in. Oh, there you go, scan it, there you go. So I've logged in, it now knows it's me. So I'm going to book that excursion. It says 8:30, but apparently everyone's set that. Accept conditions, because what you're going to do. Book. Please wait. And I've got a little receipt down the bottom. So my bus tomorrow is booked. And there you go. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Less than a minute. Well, less than 2 minutes. Now, I'm going to one of my favourites, the Squid and Anchor. It's like your favourite pub with a game show going on. So I bobbed into the 19th hole, got myself another pint, because now I am going to the Broadway Show Lounge. If you're not the most mobile people, they actually reserve special seats for people. The thing I like about the theatre is they have these nice little tables to put your drinks on, because you can bring a drink and you're just there watching it. What an amazing show. That was absolutely fantastic. I've been on lots of Marella Cruises and these are probably one of the best casts I've seen. So yeah, come to the shows because that was amazing. Really enjoyed it. Heading back to Indigo, the after show party. It's a difference when it's all lit up, isn't it? That's nice, isn't it?
Okay, so it's the end of formal night, or nearly the end of it anyway. So formal night dress code for all the people worrying about it. Just don't worry about it. That's the first answer. So I've seen people in tuxes. They have absolutely rocked them. The ladies have been dressed. Actually, the ladies have made a real effort. I've seen shorts. The tie went absolute ages ago. I've seen a few ties. I've seen a few jackets. Most people have just worn really nice going on holiday clothes. You don't need to worry about jackets. Wear a nice shirt, wear a nice tie, have a nice time. That's the most important thing. Had a really nice time tonight. So there you go. I'm going back into the disco because I had a good time.
And it's 12:30 and the disco is quite full. So this is not a boarding ship.
I've come back to my cabin. I've got tomorrow's cruise news, a couple of little chocolates, and a little towel. What is this? Swan? Duck? Little bird thing.